Shalom, Mike, and first and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Racha Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teach word in all true faith and sincerity. And today I just titled this lesson, Infodemic, and it's based off of this article from RT News. And that shows you that pretty much this was the formula to overthrow the devil, man. The truth, this information, this knowledge, this understanding. This was gonna overthrow the so-called white man. Because this man was able to get everything by the sword, but to keep his head above water was through deception, man. So read this article. This is it says Pope, which he's a sicko as well. The Pope. It says Pope warns of growing infodemic. See? So to let you know, man, this word is not going out in vain. Because people could say, yeah, there's certain conspiracy theorists and there's certain truthers out here, but they could never get to the bottom of it. They can know who, what, when, where, but they never know why. Through the spirit power, Yahweh Shema Shai, the Lord have given us answers through the scriptures. The scriptures outlines, and narrates what's actually taking place. And it points out the corporate, which is Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. So it says Pope Francis said on Friday that baseless misinformation about the crown and the jabs is a violation of human rights. It says, speaking in an address to CatholicFactChecking.com on Friday, today, Francis pointed at the level of baseless information about the pandemic and inoculation campaigns, while reaffirming his view that healthcare is a moral obligation for all people of faith. See, so as you can see, this man is this the same guy that's he's giving the okay for the alphabet people. He's pretty much telling dealing with the parents, let your children, let them just be a homo if they want to be a homo. And this nigga in the same breath talking about healthcare is a moral obligation. That's a damn oxymoron, man. But it just shows you the hypocrisy of this man. This is the same man, the so-called white man that gives the okay to have pork on the menu. This the same nigga, like I said, dealing with the alphabet people. Those are things that actually brings forth death. But for you to be healthy, you got to get this jab though. That's when he come in the name of health. Out of all this other shit, now he want to come in the name of health. But it says, let's go down. It says to be properly informed. See, that's what it's all about, man. Information. To be properly informed, to be helped to understand situations based on scientific data and not fake news. See, but you believe in God, though. Talking about science. It says, is a human right. The pontiff declared warning of a growing infodemic. See, so pretty much what this word is combating this man and his advances. So that's pretty much it, man. It ain't nothing that's on that article. Just lets you know that this word is getting to this man, and ultimately, he's not gonna be able to, fulfill his desires, man. And one of the many reasons is this word is doing that. This is the book of Sirach. It's like 2 Ezra 6. In verse 27, it says, for evil shall be put out. See? And we seeing that process. This man is being put out, the so-called white man. See, he don't have the strength as he once had. And that's why we see him cry out through his laws, his legislation, his rhetoric. He's acknowledging that he's fallen. It says, and deceit shall be quenched. See, we're in a time where deception is being quenched by the rivers of living water. And that's why this nigga called it an infodemic. You know, a pandemic on information or misinformation. Because now we're in a time where this man and those lies are being uncovered from who he is to, all these other nations to, then who we are. America being Babylon the Great. All these things is being revealed now, man. And these were the very pillars that upheld this man was lies. Is now being broken down. It says, as for faith it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. See, so that lets you know it was a point in time where truth was suppressed. And who suppressed it? The so-called white man. But now the cat's out the bag, the horse is out the stall. You can't stop a train, man. So that's why this nigga is scrambling. Ultimately, the military is going to get involved. See, that's what it's going to come down to. They can tell you, you can have the Pope try to calm the shit down. You can have certain people to try to quiet the grumblings. But ultimately, the military is going to get involved, man. Matter of fact, let's get some real quick. Because this actually going to lead to this man. That frustration is going to lead to wrath. Let's get this in the book of Isaiah chapter 44. Isaiah 44, and I started on 24. It says, thus said the Lord, thy Redeemer, and he that formed thee from the womb. I am the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, that maketh all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, that spreadeth abroad the earth by myself. So you see Yahweh Shema Shai, Son is boasting in his powerful works concerning the stretching forth the heavens, the creation pretty much. These are powerful words of Yahweh Shema Shai. And he's going down the list. It says that frustrated the tokens of the liar. That's a mighty work. Why? Because the liar is in power. This is this man's strength. He stands on two things, the sword and deception. That's his two superpowers. So for this man for his tokens to be frustrated, that's a mighty work, man. Just look at this man. He got the TV, these different TV shows. You got these so-called reality TV shows. You got video games, shit, just to keep you stupid, man. Then to in such engine, nigga might have a breaking news. It's a new variant, and people bite on it. But we're in a time where Yahweh Shema Shai is frustrating that. That's a mighty work. As you can see, that's pretty much in the same category with the Lord stretching forth the heaven, the Lord spreading abroad the earth. Then he said he frustrated the tokens of the liar. See, and make a diviners mad. See, that turn of wise men backward. Why? Because pretty much that's why they had to go back to a drawing board. That's why it was another variant. Because the Delta didn't work. Then they got the old dog. Then they had this and they got that. That's the wise men turning back. They're going back to the drawing board. Concerning the MOTB, they wanted to get that out. They wanted to have that going since 2017. But the apostles, when they came, in 2007, they had to push it back. They had to go back to the drawing board. You know what I mean? It says, and make of their knowledge foolish, see? And that's what is being made known, that the so-called white man, his knowledge is foolish. Because ultimately, it leads to death. You looking like, damn, why this nigga said I can put bacon on my sandwich? And you really sit back and look at it like, this nigga crazy. He's trying to kill me. Which Esau Edom is a self-destructive nation. But as you can see, just going back, point is, the Lord said He's gonna frustrate the tokens of the liars. And how you frustrate a liar? By telling the truth, man. So that's the time we're in. And what that frustration gonna lead to? Wrath. So matter of fact, let's get this in the book of Revelation 12, verse 17. Because the pandemic is the infodemic, what a source of it came. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it's been truthers out here. And they can tell you who, what, when, and where. But they can never tell you why. Through the Spirit of power, how about small shot. The Lord help the prophets to thoroughly go into these things. Thus said the scriptures, man. But as to tell you, okay, the reason why is because the so-called white man is doing this and bring a precept out. You know? So this is why this man is gonna, matter of fact, let's just get it. The book of Revelation 12 and 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman. See? That's a characteristic of Esau. It tells you, and Cain tells you Cain was wroth. Esau was full of wrath. Oh, it tells you when the righteous fled from his brother's wrath. See, that's one of the characteristics of E, the so-called white man. It says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. And we seeing that now. By the way of info wars, you know, this man is making war, which is gonna, that war is gonna grow to physically to this man actually, like I said, bring forth his military. But it starts now. YouTube guidelines, striking brothers channels. I think the Elder Mountains by his channel, one of his channels just got terminated. That's part of the war, making war with the remnant of the seed, man. Which is actually, that war is going to grow. It's going to intensify. Matter of fact, continue on. It says, which keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahweh. So that's who he's going to have make war with. Ultimately, that's who he really want to make war with. That's who he's really going to come after, the ones that have the testimony of Yahweh. Matter of fact, and when I wrap it up with this is the book of Psalm 37. And it just shows that this word is doing what it got to do, man. Everything is right on schedule. And like I said, you hit a nigga and it hurt, he gon' holler. It's just showing that he acknowledged that he was hit and that it hurt. So that's why you had the Pope talking about the infodemic. You had certain censorship. You want to talk about censorship and misinformation and disinformation and all science. It just shows you that this word is doing what it got to do, man. It tells you, and you shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed, be cast yonder into the sea. Well, this is all part of the uprooting this man and the lies and deceptions. This is all part of this man being removed. You know, so this is the book of Psalm 37, and I start at 14. Now I start at 12. It says, the wicked plotteth against the just. See? And gnasheth upon him with his teeth. And that's what's going to lead to this man bringing forth his military. It said, the Lord, Yahweh shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. And that's the thing. See, we at the end of Edom. The end of Edom. You know? His day is coming. That's why all these things are being brought out now. It says, the wicked have drawn out the sword. See? And have bent their bows. See? Oh, and it tells you that in the book of Psalm 64. They shoot arrows at the perfect. You know, even bitter words. But so before the sword, you actually, you know, strike with the sword. Before you actually shoot the arrow, you have to, with the sword, you got to draw it out. Don't he draw these laws? And then with the bow and arrow, you got to be aiming at somebody. Who you aiming at? The children of Israel, but really the ones that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. You know, that's who he's going to come after. That's who he's making war with. See? It says to cast down the poor and needy. It says, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. See? So this is why you got an infodemic. You know? This man, he wants to slay the ones of upright conversation because everything that he do, or it tells you that we upbraid of him. upbraided him with him offending the law. We constantly rebuke these men for everything. It tells you we're not for his turn. And we bringing out all the madness that this man is doing, and filtering through the scriptures. And ultimately, man, this man is out of here. No matter what he do, no matter what he say, he's already signed, see, he's already set in stone that he's about to be overthrown. And it's just another sign that information, truth has set upon the planet Earth. So yeah, I just hope to edify. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rachakadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that teach word in our true faith and sincerity. DTA, Abba. Soon, very soon.